Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at the Mabinogi Eternity project, but we're not going to be looking at it on the NA site, we're going to look at it on the Korean website, because the Korean website has more information, so let's hop over there real quick. So on the main official Korean Mabinogi website, right down here you can see Mabinogi Eternity project. Let's click on that. Then we click on the Mabinogi logo in the center. And there is a lot of stuff to read here. I think it's better if we go to development history. This is everything listed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories to look at. So this will give us more information and a few more screenshots than what we've seen before on the NA site. So let's take a look at this one first. Taking the first steps in the news of Eternity. As many Militians have been waiting for, we have opened a space exclusively for the Eternity project. I hope they do something like this for the NA site as well, but for now there's only one on Korea for it, which will deliver exciting news in the future. As I'm about to deliver news to Militians in a new space rather than the developer notes or website announcements, it feels a little different. And I'm nervous all over again. Here we will conveniently report issues, concerns, and development news that our Mabinogi team has encountered while working on the Eternity project. We want to give you the feeling that we are continuing to develop with Militians over a long period of time. Of course, depending on the speed or progress of development, it may be difficult to provide news more frequently than expected. Nevertheless, we will strive to provide consistent news in the future so that it can be a space that makes waiting exciting. As this is the first story told by Militians in this space, I would like to briefly explain the current status and direction of the Eternity project. So, classic but classy. Yeah, personally I feel a little awkward, but this sentence encapsulates the direction of the Eternity project. This is a slogan that was actually presented internally from the beginning of the Eternity project, so that it would not be forgotten during the development process and everyone on the Mabinogi team could remember it. I believe that Mabinogi that Militians who come to Mabinogi expect is a fantasy life. And fantasy life refers to all activities that allow you to immerse yourself in the world of Erin. And ultimately rebuilding it will be the core process of the Eternity project. In the end, the goal is to continue the direction Mabinogi originally intended to go from the beginning, and to achieve this, Mabinogi must inherit its classic identity. However, we want to create a sophisticated appearance so that we can present an unrivaled charm compared to any other game. So yeah, we still want Mabinogi to look and feel the same, but we do need to update and move to Unreal Engine. So I'm glad they're keeping in mind that Mabinogi has a very unique look and a very unique identity, and they're trying to replicate that in a way that everyone feels comfortable with. So, current status of the project. So you may be wondering how much progress is being made. A lot of people are wondering that, both in the NA and in Korea. The Eternity project is currently in the prototyping process. However, since it is a redesigned and inherited form of a live game, it is very different from developing a new game. As a result, the purely physical volume is very large. It is difficult to say exactly what progress is being made. However, the Eternity project is going through, or must go through, the following process. We are planning to redesign the server structure and logic into a more stable form. All content, as well as Mabinogi's basic movement, would have to be recreated in the new engine. In the process, we plan to transfer and improve all data and scripts by renewing them in a better way. Every world and many of its components must be upgraded or rebuilt as they are moved to the new environment. Although this is an old game, there are original drawings and plans that have been lost in this process. While drawing and reproducing a new picture, you must create a new proposal for any content that needs to be modified to match the latest grammar. In addition to this, there are numerous other areas that need to be worked on to prepare Mabinogi for its new environment. In order to complete all this within a reasonable time and present good performance, I think we need to make bold choices, such as excluding infrequently used resources or content. We will explain the development process step by step and share our concerns. With this direction in mind, our Mabinogi team is working with a lot of worry on one hand and excitement and fun on the other. And in the future, we will use this space to tell various stories and be with Militians through the Eternity updates. So I thought about various ways to show the process. To enable this process to be developed together, we ask questions about what issues each person in charge of is actually experiencing and what concerns they are having. I thought it would be better to tell a more direct story about the development. However, not all people in charge, including me, have talent for writing, so they may be poor at writing. I'm a little worried that it may not always be interesting. Nevertheless, the sincere wish to create a permanent world of Aaron is. I wanted to go through this process together because I don't think there's much difference between us and Militians. We expect to be able to tell a wide range of stories by trying more diverse things in the future. Mabinogi Eternity is a fantasy life we create together. So this is why I like the new Korean director. Like, he's saying that not all of their posts will be super exciting to read about, because a lot of it is just boring technical stuff. But he wants to be very honest with the player base, and that is really good. So I really appreciate that they're choosing to be direct with their players about what's going on. So I decided to break this video down into 3 different parts, mostly because there's just so much information to go over. But we are having a look at the Mabinogi Eternity page on the Korean website. And this is because there's a lot more information about this on the Korean site than there is on the NA site. So watch part 1 if you want to see, like, where we talked about this, taking the first step in the news of Eternity. And next we're going to look at Omniscient Art Perspective. Hello, I am Safety Director Raccoon, in charge of the art side of the Mabinogi Eternity project. When engine replacement discussions first started, I thought engine replacement work would be carried out at headquarters level. Before we knew it, at the 23 Summer Fantasy Party, we finally announced a replacement, so the Unreal Engine replacement. We thought that the replacement for Unreal should start with Neo. While producing Neo, I kept asking myself if the first impression of her that everyone had in their hearts was correct. While making the Neo launching video, how many times did you screen the short video in the development room? Modifications continued until late the previous day, but no one in the development room gave good feedback because Militians felt this way when they first met Neo in the Soul Stream. The first impressions and feelings and current longing are all different. We dared to say this is enough. This is because it could not be declared. However, we are very excited and happy about this work, and we have been providing. In the world of Aaron, it was not felt due to the limitations of the Pleon engine. We are waiting for the day when we can find immersion and vitality together. Mabinogi is now approaching its 20th anniversary, because it's been around for 20 years in Korea. It is truly an honor to be on this journey with Militians. So, finding the Aaron we want. We already saw most of this post on the NA announcement, Mabinogi Eternity Project, finding the Aaron we dream of. So that's most of this information here. You can see, like, this is mostly what we just saw. So we'll be skipping over this. I'm not going to read all this. Check out the NA site or check out the Korean site and read all about it if you want to go over the information and compare the differences. And next we'll take a look at, let's start with Neo. So this is from a character modeler for the Eternity Project. In early 2023, an engine replacement task force was proposed and the foundation work was being diligently done. One peaceful day I heard this story during a meeting. Let's start with Neo first. I heard about the renewal of Neo, the representative NPC of Mabinogi, and along with the news of Neo's renewal, you will also hear about the difficulties that previous Neo workers experienced. This is a legendary story that cannot be fully written here, so the tension was high even before it started. Neo has an expression that seems both kind and sad, yet unknown. Neo's basic design is also burdensome. How shall I express it? Also, how much modeling specifications should be taken from Unreal Engine? Whether there are expression methods that need to be improved, and how much of the parts that could not be expressed due to the engine's limitations. So here you can see what Neo looks like in Leon Engine, and over here you can see what she looks like in Unreal Engine on the right. Personally, I think they did a really good job remaking Neo in Unreal Engine. Eternity's Neo original drawing drawn in the direction of renewal. The initial look was a mess, but as we received customized feedback, we gradually approached the unknown character Neo. In those cases, I put the two Neos side by side and worked on matching the images. I think this section played an important role in helping Militians accept this work as Neo. Yeah, I think they did a great job with Neo. Like, I know it's really hard to create a lot of these characters that we care about, and I know it's hard to, like, recreate the world of Aaron, because, like, none of us really want the world of Aaron to change, or the characters to change that much. We still want it to look and feel the same. And I get that that's not an easy task to ask the developers to do. that are working on this Unreal project. Posing where you can feel the wind, so this looks really cool. I posed, went through revision after revision, and even right before completion, I continued to worry about how much I could make Neo smile. What kind of smile would you like from eternity to give you? In situations where you have no choice but to be cautious about any expression, morph work, facial expression work is done. The Neo is smiling. At first, I kept the smile small, but my thoughts came together to express Neo's feelings more clearly so that they could be conveyed to the Militians. I was so careful about making Neo smile that I even remember separately requesting guidance from the art director. This Neo, who smiled brightly for a moment during the work process. There were many difficult moments while working, but now I am full of gratitude. Although every day is still a struggle, I will work hard until the day I meet all Militians. So yeah, this is a huge challenge for the development team to make the game look and feel good. Like, they're under a lot of stress about this, and because it is a very difficult thing to do. But overall, I think they're doing a really good job with it. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 조금 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 세 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear. Okay.
전에 잠깐 소개해드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 네, 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요. 네.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
네, 얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple
있죠.
of the different male hairstyles.
네, 이런 헤어도 있고, 네, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 네, 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
네, 일단 다시 돌아가서 네, 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
네, 예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it, like, better up close. You can see how it's, like, cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be, like, a character creation thing. Like, when I saw, like, the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 네, 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로 잘
And different skin
발현됩니다.
tones. That's cool.
네.
That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고, 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 네, 아시는 헤어들이 있고, 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different
잘
options
아시는
for
분들 거예요.
eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair
지향색이
color.
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 이 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah,
지금은
changing the hair and eye
하나만
color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것
There are
같습니다.
decorations and makeup too.
보시면 이상
So you can use that.
네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인하면
Yeah, and here's some of the different, like, starting outfits. Now he's going through, like, those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 이거 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe like a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about like loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The soul stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나우가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네, 뭐 하나하나 말을 걸어보고 싶지만 지금 이제 보여드릴 게 좀 더 있기 때문에 에린으로 바로 가겠습니다. 네. 다음에 또 만나요.
And now she's gonna send us to Aaron. Wait, let's go back just a little bit. This was just a brief moment, but it looks like this would be like the loading screen. That might change like before it comes out. This is just a test play that they're going through. But this is simple. It looks nice. Wouldn't mind if that was the main like loading screen. And then they finally get into game. And you can see that there are like a couple other characters out here. These might be members of the development team that are like working on it. Or it could be some sort of closed beta in Korea. Either way, I think it's a good thing that they're like stress testing it. But yeah, we'll look at the gameplay and cover that in another video. But that's the character creation. And so far, I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's play Mabinogi today. So, what am I gonna do today? We should do the event stuff first. I need... I need 4 more seals, so we'll get to Grandmaster Battle Astrologer on Sunday, it looks like. Go rest over by the campfire. Good chance to use this pillow item. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, right there. I'm thinking about focusing a lot on Dan tests today. Because to make myself stronger for my veteran runs, I need to level up my spirit weapon. And also, like Dan ranking the skills for the scythe would be a good idea too. Luckily my staff is already pretty good. There's not much I can do to make this better. What's the spirit weapon quest for this staff anyway? Oh, 4 of its preferred gems. I could do that. We should get the EP for that. What gem do you like? Wait, and how big do they have to be? Larger than 8 centimeters. Okay. So... let's get 10 centimeter ones. Okay, this should do it. Oh, and I need to claim them too. Okay, that one's done. Defeat 50 ancient monsters. I could probably do this on commerce, like when I'm doing commerce, because that involves like a lot of travel, so I'm likely to go buy a couple of ancients. I usually stop to take them down. I'm not sure how many calling quests are left for my spirit weapons, so I don't know how much EP we have left in total. I wonder if I could get up to 13. If we get 3 from the next one, that would push us to 8. Oh wait, 19, because it'll take 9 to level up that. And 10 for that. Honestly, I should go for this one because this increases the critical rate. That would be better than this because like I don't even use Hailstorm that much, so this would be a better investment. I don't really use the Staff Awakening skill, so I don't really think it's worth my time investing any effort into this. Okay, well the event quest is done, so that's good. Let's go ahead and chat to the spirit weapon. We'll max out your bond real quick. And I'm gonna buy some of your favorite gems. We're gonna level you up. Luckily these ones are a little bit cheaper. Yeah, let's get a few of these. Oh good, that's enough to level up. Yeah, Pando's just an extension that functions as basically a community pet. Oh, and I can raise the bond by 10 more. There. Well, I mean, it's digital. I don't know if it's flammable. They might have a Pando option with a fire effect on it. They have some pretty cool, like, premium appearance options. Okay, we'll take that to level 2. "50 ancient enemies." So if I want to get more points on my staff, the best way to complete that quest, defeating ancient enemies, is to probably do commerce. Because if I'm on the road a lot in the game, then I'm more likely to encounter ancients. Okay, let's figure out what we have going on today. Let's go find out what the daily veteran dungeon is. And shadow missions are Sulfur Spider, we can do that. And Belt and Defensive Battle. I don't remember which one that is. Rundle Dungeon. That's fun. And LB Dungeon for the normal one. So I could waste most of the stream trying to Dan rank my 2 Battle Astrologer skills here to make them a little bit stronger. Or I could try and get more points for my staff by doing a bunch of commerce all day. But that'll be later in the stream. Let's do the Grandmaster stuff for Battle Astrologer while I think about that. The current character design that I have now, I planned out for the VTuber model. Like, I put all this gear and appearance on like another character, and then I took screenshots, showed it to my artist, and they made the model based off it. I've been using this one since like June or July. And before that, I was working on like another character with an older model for like 3 years. But yeah, this one was definitely planned. Like, I spent about a year like planning out how I wanted this character to look. Oh, whoops, did I not check off all those quests last time? Here are those. There we go. Yeah, my artist did a really good job with like this model. This is the first like moving model that I've had done. Yes, I do have lore for this character. So this character is like from like an ancient Egyptian era, basically. And like Militians are beings that come from like another world. So, and even from like different timelines. So he comes from like the ancient Egypt days. I usually use mage here, but since I have to use Battle Astrologer's skills anyway for another quest, I might as well. Oops. Yeah, I didn't really pick what era that like he was gonna be from, but comes from a fairly wealthy family in like ancient Egypt. Yeah, from basically nobles, like has a lot of experience with like nobles and royalty and stuff. Yeah, scythes were like a weapon even before battle astrology, but they didn't really do anything before. So like for years, everyone was asking for some sort of a reaper talent, something that uses a scythe. And it's also a pretty good starting talent in general, just because it does a really high amount of damage. Yeah, it's pretty good until you work up to the Arcanas. And if you're aiming for like sort of a magic damage build, then Harmonic Saint is good because it gives like a lot of MP and intelligence buffs from leveling in it, so that's good to level. Well, I mean, aside from the Arcana, you can kind of mix and match, like, a bunch of different skills from any of the normal talents. It doesn't hurt to learn a bit of everything. And then there's also the, Merlin gloves, the Shylin knuckles. Like, these knuckles will let you do like brawler talent skills and also high level magic, so you can kind of mix those a little bit. The talent fighter is a little outdated, it could use a little bit of an update, but overall it's still pretty good for dealing direct physical damage. Chain Slasher is good for physical damage, yeah. So it still has its uses. I'm not sure how it like compares to like Battle Astrology in terms of damage, but there are certain ghost types and undead types of enemies that Battle Astrologer isn't very effective against, because magic-based attacks just don't do a lot to them. So having like Chain Slasher for those situations is very helpful. Your other option as like a mage for dealing physical damage is something like Meteor too. Like Meteor does a large amount of magic and physical damage. Like, that's one of the magic skills that does both. And even though it has like a long cooldown, you can refresh it when you get that Batran bar maxed out. And then there's also Time Shift that can let you use it more than once. So there are ways around its long cooldown. There we go. Yeah, you could easily switch between the two of them if you wanted to. I usually use a combination of Dark Diviner skills and Battle Astrology, like, together. Like, I can use Battle Astrology to draw in the enemies, and then Polar Vortex is also pretty good at pulling in enemies too. But Mabby's sort of the game where, like, no talent is completely useless. There's certain parts of the game, like certain missions and certain enemies, where, like, you'll want to know a little bit of everything. Yeah, Bard is mostly just for, like, buffing up, though. I mean, it has a few attacks, but... you'll want something that does, like, a little bit of damage. I guess I'll do the veteran run next. Dance of Death definitely has its uses, though. Like, I use that in commerce a lot, or at least I did in my early commerce days. Because if you just use that, like, right near your commerce mount, the enemies literally can't touch it, and then you can also use the Starlit skill Encore to instantly refresh Dance of Death and do it a second time immediately. Ooh, lucky yes to that orb. Well, their buffs last for a little while after their performance, but not too long. Whoops, I'm on the wrong skill bar. There we go. You don't even really need to have any equipment for barding, though, like if you want to buff up. Like, once you get Song to rank 5, you can use any of your bard buff skills without using an instrument. So you could do like a combination of Chain Slasher, Harmonic Saint, and like Bard, if you wanted to. Yeah, it's good to do a bit of everything, even if you're not going to use it, just for like the stats and stuff. Like, I don't really use Alchemist that much for anything, but I still level the skills because the stats are good. Get these guys first. And floor 2. Get a little bit more MP back. Corgi can also help with that. The nice thing is, when you use Polar Vortex, the skill stays active even if you change your weapons. Like, you can switch to the Scythe, and Polar Vortex will keep going. Whereas it's not really the same if you use Thunderblight. Like, if you use Thunderblight, and that skill's going, and then you all of a sudden use... If you switch to your Scythe, then, like, it cancels Thunderblight. Trauma a little bit with this first. That way they're all kind of in the center. This guy's gonna need a quick though. Yeah, that is kind of true. Like, I mean, there is the Holy Arts talent, but it's not really a full... It's not really a full healer. Because you mostly just have, like, heal and party heal and those mana shields for that. And that's about it. I mean, even using, like, Nimbus pets and stuff to heal is often more effective than that these days. Yeah, the Arcana works for being like a professional healer class for the endgame content. Like those endgame dungeons and stuff. And then like anything that's a veteran dungeon or lower, like anything that isn't a raid dungeon, you don't really need a full healer class for a lot of that other stuff. Oh wow, we got all of them. I thought maybe one or two would have lived. Do that. Not ready yet? Okay, we'll start this then. This is a long hallway. Wait, where's the boss key at? That's what we're missing. Oh, here it is. Okay, I know what chest it's in. Okay, we have the Cyclops. So for him, we're gonna start out with 2 meteors. Thanks to time shift. And we'll get a 3rd one in later when we get that boost. Fate foretold. Bingo. Keep him in the center there. I'm not sure if he can run out of that. He might be good enough to get out of there. There we go. 1, 2. I mean, Mage is a lot easier than it used to be, at least. Like, now, just from doing the blinded tutorial, you can get Fireball, Ice, Spear, and Thunder. Whereas before you had to gather, like, the pages for the books and stuff. And they made it easier to do Fusion Bolt, too. I think Mage is sort of one of those things where it kind of just feels a little weak and hard to get into in the beginning, but like, once you have all the skills where you want them, the payoff is really good. Okay, let's do this again. We'll just outrun him for a little bit. It's always an option. Got him. And 27 minutes and 49 seconds. Gems, spirit gems, smoldering thread, reforged tools, unlimited veteran foamer pass. So I could do Albi on veteran mode if I wanted to as well. I bet that is time consuming. I wonder if I really want to... Maybe I'll do that later. That pass won't expire for like a week or two. Like, there are other things I think I would rather focus on. For now, let's go turn all this into Lazaro. Get my badges. How much gold do I have anyway? If I really wanted to, I could pay a lot of gold to take an additional Grandmaster test. We could get Grandmaster Battle Astrologer today. I just need one more seal. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it today. I think it costs 300k to take an additional test. Or Shadow Mission. Celestial Conjunctions aspect. Needs to be support. Is it set for that? Support is the blue ones, okay. Then let's do the daily shadow mission with that one. Since it said shadow missions count. It's Friday, so we can get some passes. Let's get 2 passes. that shadow crystal up. I know I didn't use it today. It's a problem with inventory management, it's hard to find everything. Oh, there it is. So today's shadow mission was Sulfur Spider, I believe. We're gonna go do that on Elite. Or shadow mission. Oh wait, it doesn't even say daily shadow mission, so maybe I could do a shorter one. In that case, let's pick something a little bit shorter. Let's try that with Shadowcast City. Because it doesn't say it has to be a daily. So this might work. And welcome in, Otaku. Kinda different seeing you in the YouTube chat. Oh right, and I should summon up a doll bag too. I summoned the bear to pick up leather, because sometimes fine leather drops, and that sells pretty well. It did say dominant aspect of support. It might be mostly support, I don't know. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I got a lot of support skills on there. That might... Well, I don't know. We'll see. It is possible of different configurations. Yeah, mostly focusing on dailies. Working on a Grandmaster mission right now, but mostly dailies. Let's try... I have to go to the Stellar Citadel for this crap. I kinda wish you could just do this stuff anywhere, but no such luck. Okay, we'll just apply it like this. And if I clear the shadow mission like that, it'll count. Now, we already did the campfire thing. I usually get that done, like, right away. Okay, so one more time for this shadow mission. And just to be extra sure, I'm going to make sure that build is the one that we have active with support as dominant, because that's the one we need when we pass the mission to make it count for the Grandmaster quest. Well, it's not really a big deal to just AFK for 5 minutes. Usually I just check the auction house or something, or work on my spirit weapon stuff, like while I'm resting there. So there are a few things you can do. And we'll use Fate Foretold on the boss. Oh, he's actually running for it. There we go. That time it worked. Okay, let's change this back to the original configuration. Yeah, most players aren't a fan of the Battle Pass thing. I think the biggest issue with the Baron Adventure Pass is the fact that a lot of the items aren't tradable, like the outfits and the chairs and stuff. I think if you could sell those, if they were like tradable, like any other item, then it would probably actually be worth the money. Use the brass certificate, since it's night. Grandmaster Battle Astrologer. I mean, it has a few cool outfit pieces and things like that. It also gives you like 14 days of VIP with the special pass, so I mean, you have to pay 22 NX, well, almost 22 NX, so basically 22 bucks to unlock the special rewards. And they give you around $7 worth of VIP. So that kind of helps a little bit. Some of the consumables are really bad though, like, why do they have an age potion selection box in here and a chat change color thing in here? Like, these are the best consumables they could put in the special rewards. I feel like those could be up in the normal rewards, but why are they in the special section? And also, we can get a free Catsid pet from the campfire event, so why pick this pet to put it as the pet reward? Like, that doesn't really make any sense. So some of the rewards are just like poor choices. I don't know what they were thinking when they added those. So with Grandmaster Battle Astrologer, now we can have 20 extra magic attack when we're using our scythe with that unique effect. That's one reason I wanted to get this. I can just set this to the effect before I do my veteran dungeons, and we'll have a little bit more power behind our scythe attacks. I think we'll change to Grandmaster Merchant for a little bit, because I don't really feel like doing Dan tests, so I think we'll do Commerce. It's also the price, too. It's like, they either need to make the rewards better and actually think about what they're putting in there, or they need to lower the price. If this was like a $7-10 battle pass, something like that, with what it currently has in it, yeah, I might pay for it, sure. But $22 for that? With that lazy amount of effort and with so many of the rewards being like locked to my character? No way. So one reason I'm going to focus on commerce is because if I travel around the map, I have a good chance of finding ancients, and I need to take out 50 ancients with my staff to get that EP, so... Plus, I kind of want to get back into my heavy commerce streams. So where do I even want to commerce from? I should check merchant ratings, actually. I don't know. Recently I got core to level 7, so that's good. We can finally get coracle rubber now. I should work on my Dumbarton rating a little bit. I mean, I think Nexon makes enough off of just like gacha sales and stuff alone. We don't really need like a battle pass in this game. Some of the Air and Adventure passes have given out like gacha items though. So it's like, I don't think it would be a bad thing to have if like we could just trade the stuff that we get. Because I'd rather spend $22 getting like gacha items I can trade and sell and move around rather than spending $100, $200 playing a gachapon trying to get a few pieces to a couple of outfits that don't go together and then spend who knows how many hours selling stuff and moving stuff around to make the gold I need to buy everything else. I think that's one big reason why a lot of players are choosing to still support such a gacha game like this, is because there's that hope that it can get better. I'm also looking forward to Mabinogi Mobile too. Like, they already have the website up in English for that, so we know that that is probably going to come like late this year, early next year at this rate. They haven't like confirmed a release date for it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about that game. And the advertising from it alone will be good for even this game. Let's take this to Tara for 35. And actually, bandits aren't the goal, so let's go ahead and use this warding candy. Like, I'm gonna stop and defeat ancients for that quest for my staff, but that's it. Oh, and during a check-in event, you can also get speed potions. Boost your commerce mount speed, so definitely want those. Oh, there's some ancients. Nice, we got like 4 of them. Wait, there's more. That's good progress. I don't really think that Nexon's like the only problem though, like I think when it comes to MMOs in general, you're gonna find like something bad about almost any like MMO developer or publisher, really. Like most of them are greedy. Yeah, so it's like either way you're gonna end up paying a lot of money. Either they have gacha or really expensive outfits in the cash shop, like outfits that are like 20 to 30 bucks just for like a single set of an outfit. The silver lining to Mabby's gacha is like almost any cash shop item is tradable. You can sell it for gold, and that gives like free players the opportunity to earn it for gold too without having to spend real money. And that's why I don't like the battle pass, because it's one of those few situations where most of the items inside can't be sold for gold, so it kind of affects like the free market that this game has. This is like the third one, so they've done it like about 3-4 times, something like that in Mabby. And Nexon is known to have like battle passes like that in other games too. Like they have it in like Kart Rider as well. The only difference is the one in Kart Rider is like $2.99, not $22. Luckily, I think Mabinogi is pretty good about not making the game pay to win. I mean, most gacha items, most things that you can buy from the cash shop won't really give you a super big advantage. Maybe Reforges might, but I never really buy those. Any more ancients out here? No, okay. This one might be an ancient, yeah. Luckily I'm running into a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of new MMOs are kind of failing these days. I heard they're relaunching that Blue Protocol MMO, like in, I think on October 9th, was it? So that one might fail when it comes out again, because it failed the first time. I'll probably stream it for like 1 or 2 days. See what's like the game's like and all that. Figure out if it's worth my time. Hello, ancients. Good, I've already gotten 12 of them. Yeah, I think it was October 9th or somewhere around there. Do I need to work on my Taro rating? I probably do. Yeah, it's level 4. I better work on it. Wait, do I have the camel? I don't even know if I have it on this character. Because I haven't been doing a lot of super heavy commerce. No, I don't. Okay, well, we'll use the alpaca. That's fine, I guess. Not gonna be picky about mounts today. Let's take this to Bangor. Yeah, these days it seems like older MMOs are the way to go. And that's honestly why I've stuck with Mabinogi so long. It's like, I've tried other MMOs before, but most of them just don't hold my attention. I can get into another MMO for like maybe a week or two, a month, and then after a while I just lose interest in playing completely, but I keep coming back here. Yeah, autoplay is kind of a problem, like... There needs to be a certain level of effort in MMOs for doing stuff. I think maybe has a good balance. Like, yeah, you can auto path and like auto route a little bit and teleport just about anywhere, but you still have to put in the actual effort for like commerce dungeons, shadow missions, raid dungeons, stuff like that. Like, that stuff's not gonna help you there, so... It's been forever since I've played Black Desert. Like, I tried it when it first came out a long time ago, but I think it's been like 5 or 10 years since I've played that one. Might have to go back and check that out. There's a lot to do depending on like what you want to do. I think the nice thing about Mabinogi is there aren't really a lot of restrictions like in most MMOs. You can pretty much jump into almost anything right from the start. Yeah, the music stuff is really nice. Maple Story 2 also had a really good composing system. I liked that one too. It was like Mabby's, but a little bit more advanced. I think it can. Like, there's like a program that you can download. What was it called? 3MLE or something like that, where you can like convert those files into the song format for the game. Oh, that's ancient. Nice. ancients up here. Got 15 of them already. $16. Let's actually go the long way around, so we can see more enemies. I'm not seeing ancients close to the town. Level 5 Tara rating. Let's go back to Dunbarton and do more trading from there. No, I'm not much of a crafter. The only time I really focused on blacksmithing a lot was like 8 years ago when the pet houses came out. I had to make mithril nails for the cat tower. Like the actual partners or pets? Because I don't usually have my partners join me in combat. I'm not sure how like common it is to use them in combat. I don't use them in combat very much. Some people might. I mean, you might want to keep one summoned for commerce, so they might assist you in like commerce combat if you're using a commerce partner. But like for a dungeon or something, probably not. I would actually use my partner for commerce, but when I use the alpaca wagon, I can't use a partner. Because you have to have the alpaca summoned to use the wagon. Yeah, we'll take these to Tilton for a little bit less. And we're gonna go this way to get to Tilton. Because I want to go through different areas so I can find more ancients. No, I don't think there's a way to restore or extend your partner's summon time. You just have to wait until that summon time refreshes. It'd be kind of cool if you could use the fin sync skill with like partners though. Like fuse them together to increase their inventory or extend their summon time like you can do with pets. I think pets can be useful in combat, like depending on which one you want to use. Like if you fin sync them up and then train up your Divine Link. And then there are the dungeons in the Magmel that require you to have a pet summoned for the entire thing. Usually, though, I just use pets, summon effects to do damage. Like, a lot of them have really good summon effects. And the Corgis are kind of nice if you're a mage because they have that lovable Yip skill that can give you like 500 HP, MP, and stamina, like, instantly. So it's good if you're, like, worrying about running out of, mana. Okay, there's 2 more. We have 19 Ancients. I'm having better luck with Ancients than I thought I would today. Oh wow, there's another one. I thought I'd get like 5 or 6, but geez, we already have 20 of them. That I see most. That's a tough one. I would say I see a lot of battle astrology. A lot of players use that, especially in the beginning. Okay, where's that at? Yeah, was it like 60, so we got like 15% on that. I guess I'll trade from somewhere here. Take this to... Let's take this to E-Main, because then we'll have to go through Osna Sail, and there could be ancients down there too. Okay, I came around from this side on my way here, so we're gonna go this way on our way out. Hey, there's an ancient. This rate I have a chance of finishing that quest today. Check out these guys real quick. Just on our way out. Okay, no ancient raccoons. Yeah, mostly because of just the high damage it does. I don't know about, like, new base talents, but there are 2 new Arcana planned. The Forbidden Alchemist and the Variable Gunner. Like, those are gonna be the next 2. For the Arcana. Let's use that next speed potion. Yeah, you can only have one Arcana selected at, like, one time. I think there was talk about an update that will let you switch between the Arcana anytime, any place you want to, so you don't have to always go to the association room for it. But, like, you still can't, like, change what your Arcana is when you're in the middle of a dungeon or a mission or something. You have to be, like, out of combat in the open world. Yeah, let's sell the stuff here. Nice. Go see if they have any coracle rubber. Because I did get to level 7 over here, like recently, so we can finally trade that. It is still worth it though to level up like as many of the Arcana as you can, because they still give you stat upgrades that can help you in other areas. Okay, let's take this to Quilla for 611. So now I just need to keep an eye out for ancients. That's pretty much the only side mission here. The nice thing about like doing commerce in Idia is that it's a lot more open than Ulad, so it's a little bit easier to just do auto-pathing. And now we can just enjoy the scenery. That one ancient, or is that just the head elephant? That one's ancient. I'm not seeing any ancients out here. Ooh, I was taking a risk. I thought this one was a maybe for me, but he is an ancient. Both bridges are down. Go ahead and fix that. Okay, so we can only find that one from the other end there. Sometimes they get glitched like that. Oh, come on, can we not find... Wow, okay, that sucks. Both of them have to be found from the other end right now. Guess I'll have to go the really, really long way around. Well, on the plus side, I'll go by more enemies, more ancients. And that is what I'm mostly after right now, so... I guess it all works out in the end. Looks like there's some ancients over here. Well, at least we found two ancients over here. Nice, we have 42 of them now. Go ahead and turn this in. Search around for some ancients. There's a couple places I can check. I'm gonna try and finish that quest today. See if any of these armadillos are ancients. Okay, we need 3 more. Got it. What's the next quest? Clear Abbey Phantasm. Okay, I feel pretty good getting that spirit weapon quest done, so... We're not gonna do another veteran dungeon today. So we'll skip this one. I think I'll do Dan tests for the rest of the stream for just the next 20 or 30 minutes. And we'll see if we have any luck with it. We're gonna try taking Meridian Sweep to Dan 3. Came pretty close that time. Only 500 points away. I just had a little bit of bad luck at the end. No luck with this one today. Came close that one time, but that was it. Let's switch it up. We'll try the Dan test for Stellar Surge instead. See if we have any better luck with that. Maybe today just isn't a Meridian Sweep day. Yeah, I walked right over it, but for some reason it didn't activate. Man, these gremlins are annoying. Oh, that's nice. Alright, we'll work on these Dan tests later. This isn't the right day to pass them. So we're gonna wrap up the Mabby stream right around here for today, and we will be streaming Mabinogi next week. So on Monday. So Monday I'll play Dying Light the Beast on stream from noon to 3, and then Mabby at 4.